Here's the reason. Because nowadays, women are not trying to say that she's below you. She's saying that she's your partner. She's saying that
Never.
she's your equal, especially when she get her degrees,
Yeah.
especially when she got a large stream of money. So if you push it for that woman, what I've been hearing y'all men say for years, that you are the leader, you are the top, and she must submit to you. Or now, are you willing, if that woman with that type of caliber, she's not talking about submitting. She talking about being on the
Equal.
side of you as your
My
as y'all
PhD.
are equal eye to eye. Ain't no submission. Are you at that point that is considered to be emasculated? Are you
Well,
willing to do that to get the sophisticated woman?
it's only considered to be emasculated if I'm at a higher status in income or whatever or perceived value than her, and she try to play on an equal playing field. But if I'm running into a woman who earns more than me, has a higher status than me, um, and her career path and the things she do on a daily basis is just as important as mine, or even more, it's not a matter of emasculation.
But
Maybe
I don't think that's what you're
you
going to
just
be
met a
aiming for
woman.
when you got
Hold
the
on,
bread.
wait. You just met a woman who can actually compete with you, and you want to call it an emasculation because you are below her on an
Well, you're
economic.
not supposed to compete with no woman.
You want to call it. Hold on, wait. You want to call it emasculation because a woman has outdone you on a socioeconomic level.
And when you find yourself competing with your
Just
woman,
because off the
they
strength of
call
you
that
got a dick
true.
and balls, you think that it's an emasculation. No, that means you need to get your. It means you're punching outside of your weight class.
No,
Because she
okay.
make more
We
money.
talking about it. Let's just say, Bruiser, you making 500,000. This woman making 200,000. She got enough money to be independent of you, right? So she's not going to be extremely submissive to you and woo out the bam. These women
That's
are
true.
telling you this. They not for the submission. They not for like the grandmama days. That's out. So you men still talk about the leadership. She got to follow your orders and stuff like that, as if you the top dog and she's down here and God woo out the bell. They no longer on that. So
That's
what I
true.
mean is, if you get one of those women that 200K, you're gonna have to emasculate yourself because she's not budging.
That's
She's
true.
not gonna say, okay, I'm below my man. I submit everything to him. This money goes to his bank account. No, she's
Yeah.
not doing that.
I'm
She's
gonna
gonna
let the
say, you
lady.
got
I'm
your
gonna let
bank
the
account,
lady
I got
respond.
mine.
That's true. In fact, even if the man makes $1 million and she makes $10,000, they want the man who makes $1 million to submit to them. I know, guys, it doesn't make any sense, but that's how crazy it is. They want, so what women want these days, they want the way they treat the average man. They want the guy who makes $1 million and up here to act the same way the average man does. Because remember, the average guy is gonna bring flowers, he's gonna call her in the morning, call at lunchtime, call in the night, cook for her, because these days women are like, oh, I want a man who brings me breakfast in bed. Because that means they want the man to cook for them, right? They want the man who gives them head and gets nothing in return. They want a man who always initiates sex. They never want to initiate sex. They want a man to do everything they used to do for a man. They want you to pay the bills and also be like a housewife, house husband, if you know what I mean. But they don't want that from the average guy because they know the average guy is already like worshiping the ground they walk on, right? But they want the guy up here, the rich guy, to do everything the average guy does for them. That's what they want.
Because they
Can
had their
I
hands up.
add a woman's perspective in here too? Because
Yeah, then we gotta get Ali. Ali
y'all
gotta.
are not. Yeah, and please let's let Ali speak. But let me say this first, so I can add this in because y'all are really speaking for women. Submission has not gone anywhere. We are not against that.
Yes, you are.
We are against the type of submission that certain men portray.
That's not true.
If men treated us differently, submission would be easy,
That's not
cool,
true.
cool. But what you said, if she can't have a baby, she loses her value. I'm gonna go over here to this woman because she can have a baby. Like what the fuck?
Because that's what
How
men
did
want.
we become our reproductive organs? Because
Mhm.
just a little bit of information for you. Y'all dicks don't work either. So I'm just trying to figure out, should I go to another man because your dick don't? Because so
Yeah, you
see,
can.
and y'all have reproductive problems. So I'm supposed to like, leave you and go to another. Like we don't treat y'all like this. So
So let me ask.
I'm
I ask
saying this. I said all this to say submission is not a problem.
Yes, it is.
Submission is a problem for men that sound like you. I would never submit to a man that sounds like you. So
Okay,
I just FYI, you need to realize that we are not as a blanket. There is no blanketed submission anymore. We are not giving you submission solely because you have this broken dick. We want a man who knows how to treat us. So if I heard a man speaking like you, absolutely I would never. It'll be all day long.
okay, let me
I mean, you guys already know. We all know Boy is probably the biggest feminist that ever appeared on Lapif. But she was funny. I'm not gonna lie. That was funny. It's bad, but it's funny. But all I took from that is that they pick and choose when they want to be submissive. You see how she said, "Oh, I'll be submissive to this man. I won't be submissive to you. I'll be submissive on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I won't be submissive." So they pick and choose when they want to be submissive. Conditional submission, right? But when a man says, "I'll pay bills for this one, but I won't pay bills for you. I'll pay bills on Tuesday, but on Wednesday you pay the rent," they don't like that. As a man, they want you to be a man all the time. A real man will provide. A real man will protect. All women want all the men they meet in their lifetime to provide and protect for them. I've never heard a woman say, "I don't need a man to provide for me when I'm dating him. I don't need this man. You're the type of man that shouldn't provide for me. I'm not the type of woman who should be provided for." Every woman wants every man she meets to provide for her. But when it comes to submission, they want to pick and choose which man they can submit to and which day they can submit.
respond to you. So what? Let me respond to you right quick. Well, I can't respond.
Go ahead.
Okay, what it sounds like is that women can have qualifiers, but for men, but we can't have qualifiers for women.
That's true.
So you basically saying that if I'm broke, right? If I'm poor, if I ain't making no money, you can say that I'm broke. You don't got to deal with me. I got to make a certain amount of dollar. But now, and that's cool, right? But now as a man, most men want babies and families. So when men get married, they want to raise a family. And if you can't provide it, see, the problem is y'all women has been spoiled. Us men never stood on nothing, right? Y'all kept telling us what we should want from a woman instead of us really choosing what we want. So yes, if a woman, that's a qualifier that we have for women. You should be able, especially when you talk about marriage, because marriage is yielded around raising a family. And if you can't provide it, I don't care if you choose not to or you biologically can't. You cannot produce what a man desired.
That's
so
true.
yes, you will not be qualified for no marriage just because you's a woman.
He's cooking.
No, we got qualifiers just as well as y'all.
That's
the
true.
problem is us men have to be silent because
long.
we have to protect the matriarchy and feel bad for women. So we don't got no standards for women. But y'all got all of these standards for us. You can say, JP, you broke. You know what you doing up here looking for a woman. And nobody get offended.
That's true.
But if I say, Miss Ma'am, can you have kids? And you be like, no, biologically I can't. I'm like, well, you most egregious. I can't have no qualifiers for no woman.
They basically don't want a man to have preferences. That's all he was trying to say. Like, women can pick and choose who they can submit to, but a man, no matter your status, rich or poor, they want you to accept them the way they are. And that's what he was pretty much saying. But shout out to Lapif, man. This was good. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Please like the video. Support your boy. Like the videos you're coming in. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Okay. So let's go to another video. I have so many videos for you guys. I have a new different video for you guys. So let's try to go through it. Let's see. I didn't watch it because most of the, if you guys didn't know, most of the videos that I review with you guys, I see the title, I see what they're talking about, and then I react to it with you guys in real time. That way I'm not biased. You know, I may watch like 2 seconds or something to see what they're talking about. Because I try to, because some videos people get political, and I try to stay dating centered, at least for now, right? So other than that, most of the videos I do with you guys, I'm reacting to the information in real time. So I'm not biased, right? Anyway, shout out to you guys. If you're just coming in, please like the video, support your boy.